looks like we all right, you know. I just wake up in the morning and tell myself, look, nothing wouldn't humbug me today. I am going ahead with my life, and I am quite a happy man, as you could see, laughing. Madness is gladness. For most of the people out there who don't know me, my name is Edwin Ayoung. Come like Ayoung then, like I'm a young man. Don't mind I'm 71 going on 72, but forever Edwin Ayoung. Forever young, or you could say Edwin stay young. But never Edwin was young. Yeah, Edwin will never get old. So Edwin Ayoung is the name. They call me crazy. A lot of people know they call me crazy, but not the bad crazy. I am good crazy. You know, they have good crazy, but I am good crazy. Or if you want, you could say crazy for Jesus. That is what they call me in church. Well, you know, we old fellas every year after year, because they're going in 43 years, I sing it this year. We have to be pelting big stones all the time because you know the young people take over the market. And I have been pelting big stones since 1969. I pelted big stone, and this year I pelted a big stone and connect with the same song. I have a song here, Respect Your Elder. Apparently the young people love it, especially the young girls, because it's the young girls that sing it too, and I'm telling them to have respect for your elder. That is the message in the song. And it's a party song. I mean, everybody dancing to it, everybody waving and whining, or gyrating, if you want to say. And the people love the song. And when I walk in the streets too, people even singing it to me. You know, she calling me and telling me. And the song, everybody tell me it will be a big hit. It's not a huge hit as yet, but it's shaping up to be like that. You know. Before this, I used to work with other companies. I used to work with Charles McConnell. I used to work in the tractor department. I used to work with the Caribbean packaging industries. I had fairly good jobs there, you know. But after this Calypso bug bite me, you know, and I fall in love with the Calypso. Because I singing since I was a young fella. I was a quattro player, and I used to go to parties in those days. Had parties they called Dutch parties, and I used to go there singing. Mostly like a calypsonian who I did love very much. Two calypsonians in those days were the mighty Spoiler. He died some years ago. And then we had the Lord Blakey. I used to sing their calypsos. And people find I used to sound good when I go to these places. Some of Sparrow songs I used to sing too. And so happened that people used to tell me where to go up and sing in the calypso tents. And I used to tell them, me for Sparrow, and them to laugh at me. And it so happened one day I tried, and the boss of the calypso tent, Mr. Siltila, he did like my voice. Because I went there together with, Baron was there too. Because we were trying to get in a tent. And when
what year was that?
That's like 1972. Like we are about around 1971, 72. And he picked Baron and he picked me because he find both of us had similar voices, you know. And that's how I started.
And Baron's voice still sounds great.
Baron is one of the top. You just call him the sweet voice man. The sweet voice man. Well, what happening is right now I do a lot of helping. I help a lot of people who know coming out in the business. Every year I usually record about 5 calypsonians. Yeah, I did at one year when I was really doing well, when I was like the Marshall Montano of that era, because like when I said make big hits like Nani Wine, I did 29 calypsonians one year. I'm talking about produce because we have a lot of singers out there that have songs, but they have nobody to produce them. And this is what I do. I recorded 29 of them. Brother Marvin with Jahaji Bai. I don't know if you know that song.
Yeah.
Well, he was born. I did All Rounder Daughters. I did All Rounder was born. I first man brought out Pink Panther, Ember, Cardinal, a lot of calypsonians who wanted recorded because in those days it was very difficult to get a recording. And I had the money to help them. But I still do it. But I do it on a smaller scale. Like I have 5 singers now. I have like a new singer coming out next year, followed by the name of Tempo. He's a good writer too. He will be coming there. He sang this year in the Calypso Review. But he will be coming out next year. We have Nicole Graves. We have a new fella by the name of Viceroy. You know. We have our next fella named Yellows from the Calypso Review tent. He will be having a big song. And five good tunes. Yeah, 5 good tunes. I think they will do well this year. the best time in the business for me was, I feel it's this year. For the reception that I'm getting from the young people, to see that I passed through 5 generations in this business. Because, this is a tough business. You have new people coming up all the time. And to see this year, the response I'm getting from people and the young people, this shaping up to be the best year. But besides this year, I think I had a very good year with the Parangsoca. In 1977, 78, when I had I started the Parangsoca movement with a song, Maria. I don't know if you remember that song. Maria, Maria. In those days, we didn't have no Parangsoca yet, and that is what started it. I had that time was a good time for me in the business. Also with Nani Wine. I had a very good time with Nani Wine there. Up till last night on Synergy, the young fellas who were interviewing me is a young people program, a fella named Lubes, and the next one named Butch. Bew. They were talking about that. They introduced me like that. They said, boy, this man singing, when I was a little boy, he came to my school in Sacred Heart. And I think I was singing the song, Uncle Crazy. Uncle Crazy. That was 1982. And they remember that, and they was telling the audience that this man here, since I was a little child, and he was an old man at the time. That's what they say. He was a big man, not a really old man, a big man, yeah. I had a very good childhood, I grew up in Laventille. And I played cricket, football, and I had some good mentors, I had a fellow by the name of Stanley Stewart. He was still there. And then I had a fellow by the name of Neville Maynard. And then I had my 2 brothers, Julio and one Peter. So I had a very good childhood in Success Village, Laventille. I grew up there, and I had fellow Hammy Hamilton, Beresford Sammy, and Beresford Peterson, and then I had a next fellow named Gillo. These fellas were my mentor, and I had a good childhood because I even had a time with Booty Marshall. Well, he died just recently. He's a pan pioneer. He invented the double tenor pan. Yeah, I play pan with him in those days, and died since in the 50s. Yeah, I played pan, so I passed through some legends, man. I passed through some legend hands.
So, what about mother and father?
Yeah, my mother. I am quite sure right now, if she was alive today, she would have been 98 this year. She is in heaven. She was a good woman. She came from Venezuela in 1931. And she met my father. Well, my father, I don't know if he's burning in hell. Because I don't know. He's a good fella. He was an all right fella. He gave me some good genes. I have to thank him. Because he gave me some good genes to make 70, going in the 70s.
You know him?
Yes, I know him. He was very, well, it's 10 of us. But out of all of the family and thing, I don't think he did like me too much. Because you hear when I say in those days, if you're going beating pan, if you're beating steel pan, your parents wouldn't like you. Singing calypso and beating pan, people used to look down at you. It come like a CPAP worker now. Which I also have a song we'll be releasing this week about CPAP. Yeah, you see, everybody look down at CPAP, but I look at it as you're in a job. So I said that CPAP saved my marriage. Yeah, because I am working away, and my wife telling me, look, if you ain't get a job, I don't want you in the house. So I had to run by CPAP to the rescue. That's the name of it, CPAP to the rescue. So yeah. And not only that, if you notice how I dress, I don't dress like this. If you notice me on the road thing, it's the young people who have me dressing like this. I dress more like an ISIS person, kind of Abu Bakr finish, Abu Bakr hat, and people make me throw it away. I feel like come and see the Abu Bakr hat and I pelt it away. You see, crazy, that image ain't good for you. To do the show here today, I had to end up spending $5,000. Because I didn't want it to come here looking like no ISIS person. And look,
you're Muslim?
Eh?
You're Muslim?
No.
Oh,
They call me crazy for Jesus. But I don't know, maybe, I don't know if they think that if I put on this hat, criminals might free me. You know what I mean? So maybe I should wait for that purpose. Because if you put on this hat looking like that, and you go up in Laventille, fellas ain't interfering with you at all. Criminals will see you and say, all right, what happening, crazy? But I am a Jesus person. I just go to a temple. I just go to the Evangel Temple in Barataria every Sunday. And in there now, they don't call me crazy, because to go in a church Sunday morning and say crazy, crazy and Jesus don't mix. So they call me crazy for Jesus, you know. The biggest lesson, well, management. You know, I had a manager the first time I went there, and you're young in the business now, so they take advantage of you. Also, record producers. You know, you never make no money with them. I had bad experiences with that. I had bad experiences with show promoters. In those days, not now. In those times, fellas make you go and sing, and sometimes when you're looking for them, they can't find them. That is like in the 70s and 80s. At one time, a promoter in those days, in those hotels like in Toronto, they used to have the air conditioning in the walls. I don't know if you remember that, like in the 80s, 90s. They used to have the air conditioning in the walls, and what he did was, after we done show, the show sold out. Crazy was a big star at that time. And when we waited on him downstairs, I think Roy Cape was there with the band. We waited for him downstairs because we know his hotel room. You know what he did? He take out the air conditioner from in the room and take a sheet and climb down and leave us there, you know. Yeah, it's a good thing we had a fella by the name of Harry there in Boston, take me and Black Stalin and pay our passage to come back to Trinidad. All kind of bad experiences. Yeah, that's a different time. These things will happen again because you don't have air conditioning walls again. You know? Yeah.
And you have good contracts and things now.
Good contracts and things now, yeah. And not only that, people now collect their money up front. If you want to hire me, you have to have that money. Give me up front. Or sometimes, if you want to make a deal, you pay half the money. And when you pay half the money, when you reach there and you land up there, come one time and pay the money. When you go on stage, you're supposed to have money in your pocket. Yeah. Anytime you go on stage and you don't have money in your pocket, you don't sing good. Because you'll be concentrating on if I go get paid, and you miss your lines. Yeah. My job here is helping people. I figure that is my success was based on that. Helping people, doing good. I believe if you do good and you help, good things will come to you. The good that you do would live after you. I believe in that. I want them to remember me as the lovable lunatic. You know, this fella love everybody. I don't want no enemies. The lovable lunatic, and just a loving fella who believe in God. I believe in God. Yeah. And who love children, Uncle Crazy. Mamu Pagal, if you want to say it in Hindi. You know? Mamu Pagal. I said it in a song this year. All the people when I go down like Charlieville and Freeport, they call me Mamu Pagal. Because at the beginning I say Mamu Pagal. And they know what that is. Uncle Crazy. Yeah. Let me see, boy. No regrets, you know, boy. No regrets at all. All the people that think, all the people who do me wrong, what I did is we make back up. If I made a mistake, sometimes people get vexed with me because they don't like what I did them. Like in the days, like when I said drink alcohol, I was one of the heaviest drinkers in Trinidad.
Serious?
Wait, got me today. I said sleep out. You ever see a man lying down on it at a rum shop sleeping? You never see that? The man lying down on it at a rum shop and people walking over him. Look him here.
Serious?
I stopped drinking, boy. Yeah.
How that?
I stopped. A little potong dog from Monks and Benedict named Douglas peed in my mouth. I was sleeping so with my mouth open. And a little potong dog went and shh. And that was very good. You see how sometimes people might laugh at that, but that all kind of doctors try with me. Doctors try with me. I was in my wife and she leave. She said, I can't take you on no, we have a Chinese fellow around you that like him. You know? And they again motor bank again. And the little potong dog from Monks and Benedict saved me. Yeah, if that dog was still alive, every day I carry food for him. Yeah, because people try with me and me today. Well, you could get me to drink alcohol. Yeah, smoking and all these things. I was the heavy smoker. I used to smoke 75 joints a day. 75. When you come home by me and you open my fridge, you have to stand up at the side and open it, you know. Marijuana licking you down. If I go home in the night, 12 o'clock, and I only have 40 joints, I panicking. Because that will finish just now, but I done with that. 5 years now, you ain't catching me in them craziness again. That's when I was really crazy.
So what was the change? You just decided?
I went down in a temple. I went down, or whoever had a go down by Baba, the temple down in the temple down in Chogonas. Yeah, I don't know this fella, he's a prophet boy. His name is Christian, that Angad. Yeah, when I went there, you know who carried me there? A Calypsoian carried me there, and I ended up carrying a next Calypsoian. A Calypsoian by name explainer. He said, go down by a fella named Baba. When I went by Baba, like, I don't know if he an explainer set that up. They had a good marijuana in them days named the Redbeard. When they take 2 pull, yeah, I used to get red and it used to feel nice. And I had some in my car because I went and buy some. Anywhere good weed or anywhere in Trinidad, I used to go and buy it and carry it home and stock it. And this same Baba, the pundit, I went there with some in my car. And I don't know how he know. He said, crazy, that marijuana, go and throw it away. Go and throw it away now. And you know, I say, boy, me throwing away my good red bed for you. I don't know, like the man put some powers on me. And you know, I think, and I really went and threw it in a river. And after, I never smoked after that. I'm telling you, boy, that guy, yes. When I used to smoke there, all that time when you see I used to get crazy beer back with the big ear and all that. All them days I was smoking, yeah, I was really crazy. Yeah. So all that time I was smoking and drinking and all this kind of thing. My life wasn't in order at all. Not like now. I know now when nobody can catch me smoking and drinking. I done with that forever. Maybe I might have been a comedian. I might have been giving jokes. Because I mean, my people who I just hang around with, all right, a woman leave me. I had a nice girl, beautiful girl. I wouldn't call her name because she might be listening. And what do you think she leave me for? Because she laugh. I just make she laugh too much. I'm telling you that is the weirdest thing. She called me from California. I say, so what happened? She leave because I just make she laugh too much. I say, well, I hope you don't get a man to give you black eyed peas. You know what I mean? Yeah, so.
What do you mean black eyed peas?
Well, black eye. I put the peas on to make it sound kind of all right.
All right.
Yeah. And you know, just about 2 days ago, I was by Bunji Garland office, right? And I saw Bunji Garland in his office. I went to see Fayan, and I saw him on a little magazine, and he in front.
Yeah.
So I am telling myself, boy, I want to be on a magazine, you know. I wish I could go on a magazine to do something. And it's what you all call me. And look at me here today, doing an interview. So that is a good, oh my God. A lot of that happening because I just be on Facebook now a lot. I used to be on Facebook, but I came off Facebook because I had a lot of death threats and things, you know. So now, yeah.
Where are we going then?
Well, I mean, in the 2010 election, remember I sing a certain song.
Serious?
Yes.
For which party?
I sing for, Jack Warner called me to sing a song named Patrick Manning Have to Go. And so that time, I don't know if I didn't take my tablets. I went and do the song. And I had to run off of Facebook. People say crazy, and no way you living, I'm coming to kill you.
Serious?
Serious, boy, you mean? You know, when you do so, you know, I went there to sing for the PNM. I had a song named Great is the Balize, and Waving your Bali. But they told me that the song, our next fella had a better song than mine. The PNM refused me. So I was going in the mall and I saw Jack Warner in 2009. And he called me, he said, Crazy, come. He said, Crazy, I want you to do a song for me. I said, what kind of song? He said, sing a song because we come in with the UNC party, with the partnership, and I want a song. So I came up, I and our next friend came up with the idea with Patrick Manning. So I went back by Jack with the song of the guitar. Boy, and he went crazy. He said, look, what? He had me some money one time. He said, Crazy, go and record the song. Yeah, he said, after that, when they don't go by Ernie Ross as the advertising man. And when I went by Ernie Ross with the song too, he went more crazy. He said, all right, we're going with this. You know, and the song, they put it on thing and all that. Yeah. Because everybody want to be not me. If you tell me crazy, I want it to be ugly, I end up, yeah, you know. Me, I did not play no nice boy. Look, maybe years ago when I was 20 years old, I was a good-looking fella, a lot of girls and things used to come behind me. But not now. I get older now and I know my place, you know. Yeah. The biggest lesson, moving from Jesus Christ and going to our next religion and have to run back and ask Jesus and ask God for forgiveness. That's the biggest lesson I learned. Say to hell is with Jesus Christ, and I went in our next religion, I don't want to call him. And when I went there, I had to run back here. I said, Jesus Christ, please forgive me. I didn't know what I was doing. I really crazy in truth. I didn't take no tablets. You see, I come back here and I went straight by the Evangel Temple. And the pastor there is a fellow who was a Muslim. Yeah, he's not a Muslim no more. He right now he's a Jesus man. So I just go and listen to him because I like how he talk. Yeah. Well, I would like to end up saying that the young people and them supporting me, and I am supporting them. I will continue assisting young people all the time because I was young too, and I want them to go the right track. I want them to go the right way. That's why I sing this song, Respect Your Elder. If all you see old people need help, like you're crossing the road and so on, all you do all your best to make especially the handicapped, especially the ones that are disabled, let us help them, respect the elder. That is how I would like to end up, telling the young people, let us try and be good. Let us try and be good and believe in God and try to make the world a better place.
Be good to each other too.
Be good to each other. Yeah, let us concentrate more on our education. And let us stop the crime.